Hey Stampin' friends, it's Judy Clock here at Stampin' with Crafty Clock, and welcome to my very first edition of Live at Lunch. I'm going to be coming to you Tuesdays at noon to do a quick little video of just some things that you can do. It's going to be like about a 15-minute video, and today I wanted to share with you our fabulous new blender brushes. These are going to be in our January to June mini catalog. You're going to get a set of 3 for $12, and they are so much fun to play with. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. A very dear friend asked me to design a New Year's card for her, and I thought what better than to show a sunrise and the dawning of a new day. Here's hoping 2021 is a much better year than 2020. I think we all can agree we don't want to relive anything like 2020 again. So it's a really simple card. She asked me to keep it to kind of beachy colored themes. So we're going to start. We have our Coastal Cabana cardstock. It's 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. To this, I'm going to add a piece of Whisper White on the inside. And our Whisper White is retiring through no fault of our own. The manufacturing plant that makes this went out of business due to the ramifications of the pandemic. So we have a new product coming called Basic White, and it will be available hopefully shortly after the new year. In the meantime, if you want Whisper White, if it's still in stock, you can purchase up to 2 packs of it. And if you don't have a demonstrator, I would love to be your demonstrator. So go ahead and leave me a note or a comment, and I will add you to my, I'll contact you and add you to my mailing list. Then to the front, we're going to add a piece of Sahara sand. This is 5 by 4, I'm sorry, 5 1/4 by 4, and we're just going to go ahead and layer that on. So I hope that these are going to give her the beachy feel that she wanted. So here we go. We're just going to go put that on, and now we're going to work with our blender brushes and have some fun. Okay, so that's going to be our card base on the front of our card. If you're here, go ahead and leave me a hello, give me a thumbs up, a heart, whatever you feel like doing. Let me know that you're here watching. And I have a piece of Whisper White. This is 5 by 3 3/4. So each of my layers get 1/4 of an inch shorter, both in width and length, as I layer up my card. So we're going to start with some Calypso Coral. I'm going to grab one of my blender brushes, and you'll see I have a piece of scrap paper down here because you're actually going to start off the paper, off your Whisper White cardstock, and just kind of work it on. So you want to put something down to protect your work surface. Okay, and we're just going to start layering on lots of lovely colors. And there's no right or wrong amount. Hey Tracy, how are you? Thanks for coming and watching. I appreciate it. And I'm just going to really quickly just kind of dab it on my Stampin' Chamois to get some of that color off. Okay, wipe it there. And then I'm going to bring it into my Mango Melody. Let me just grab another paper towel. Make sure I get all that lovely color off. Okay. And now I'm just going to dab it in my Mango Melody and just start layering this color on. Okay. And now we're going to move to our blues. I'm going to add some Balmy Blue. And we're going to bring that up here. And I'm hoping that this will be like the sunrise, the sun coming up over the water. You'll see at the end, I think we'll kind of tie it all together. I've used bits and pieces from different sets. I'm using the Playful Alphabet dies. I'm using the sunrise from Press On, and I'm using the new die from our Fine Arts Floral suite of products. So we've got a couple of different things going on, but sometimes you need to, hey Vanessa, thanks for joining us. Sometimes you need to add a bunch of different stamp sets and tools together to get the look and effect that you want. All right, so I love these blender brushes. So right now I'm going to layer on some Pacific Point to kind of get that deeper blue sky up there. And again, no right or wrong way to how you layer on your colors. It's really whatever you like. I think I want to add a little bit more orange, and I'm going to bring in some pumpkin pie right now because you're going to see in just a minute how I'm going to add kind of that sunrise effect. I'm just going to go over this again just a little bit. Now, from our press-on stamp set, I've got kind of what I call, hey Debbie, kind of the like the sunrise or the sunburst stamp. And I'm going to dip that in my pumpkin pie, and I'm just going to put it right there. Okay, just kind of making look like the rays of the sun. And then I'm going to come back in here with some more pumpkin pie, and I'm really just going to kind of make that really deep to make it look like the orb of the sun. So we're just going to add just a bit more color there. We want to touch on a little bit more color. That's pretty much it. It's really quick. It's really easy. They're really fun to use. So now we're ready to go ahead and put this on our card front. Just get my scrap paper and all my dirty tools out of here. And I'm using our Stampin' Seal Plus. Love this. It holds really well. A much tighter hold than our previous adhesive. Okay, we're going to layer this down. All right, now we just have a couple of more pieces to do. So I have here a Happy New Year, and this is from our old itty bitty greeting set. It is retired, but again, sometimes you just need to pull out some of the old stuff when you've got a custom order. So I'm going to stamp this in our Coastal Cabana. All right, there we go. And then I'm going to use our new Stampin' Cut and Emboss Mini. This will be available to the general public on January 5th. But one of the perks of being a demo is that you get to use all the new toys first. You can purchase them and use them before they are available to the general public. That little die is from our Fine Arts Floral Suite. That is a new product that will be available in the January to June mini. And I am also featuring that suite of products in my January class kit to go. So if you are interested at all, I'll have the information up on my Stamp with Crafty Clock website under the events section by the end of today. Now I'm going to put this on. I'm going to use my mini dimensionals to just kind of put that on real quick. And I said this is going to be a real quick one because this is just, hey Patty, a little live at lunch. Just a little quick tutorial to show you some of the new products that are coming. Okay, now we're going to go back and we're going to pull that little mini stamp cut and emboss again real quick, and we're going to cut out, use our playful alphabet dies to cut out 2021. My customer requested to have the year on there somewhere, so I pulled out these, and I'm going to cut the 1, the 0, and the 2 all at once. And then I can go back and cut the other 2. It only comes with 1 of each number, so when you're doing something like 2020 or 2021, you're going to have to go back and cut that 2 a second time. All right. And where are we? Let's see. There's my 0. There's my 1, I think. What happened to my 1 and my 2? There's my 1. I don't know what happened to my 2. Oh, it didn't cut. I don't know why it didn't cut. That's very strange. Well, we're just going to have to run this through 2 more times. Sorry about that. A little technical difficulty there. But we shall get it. All right. Now we've got our 2. I'm like losing my mind. Oh, there it is. Like I know I got it. And we're going to try one more 2. We're going to go get one more number 2. All right. There we go. Now, I think I have all the pieces that I need to finish up this card. Let's see, where's that 2? It got stuck on the plate. All right. Now, working with my little silicone mat, and again, if you don't have one, this is a great thing to keep in your craft room because when you're working with glue, such as these little silicone, these little tiny pieces. We're going to use our fine tip glue pen. And I'm going to just add a little bit of glue, a couple of little dots to each one of these numbers. And this comes out really fine. So it's perfect for these really slim cards. If you wanted to pop this up, you could use our like dimensional foam sheets, and those would work beautifully as well. But I ran out, so I don't have any more, so I have to order that. All right, now I'm just using this little piece of white paper that I'm putting there. That's really just to help me get a straight edge, if you have a ruler or whatever you have, to get a straight edge for when I put my numbers down. Okay, so now I'm just going to, that's a little too high. Let's move this down just a little bit. Okay, I don't want it right under there. Okay, and there we go. We're just going to put our, hey Vicki, how are you? Thank you for joining us today. I appreciate it. All right, we're just going to add these numbers, try to make sure they're straight, because we haven't celebrated New Year's yet, so I can't claim like a hangover yet. So I want to make sure these are straight. And that little straight edge just kind of gives you that little added advantage. At least you're trying to make sure they're straight. And there you have it, a quick little New Year's card. Oh, that little zero, little buggers. Didn't go down all the way. There we go. There we have our quick little easy Happy New Year 2021 card. And it's all set to go. 19 more to go, and my order for my customer will be complete. Hey, thanks everybody for stopping by. I'm so glad to share this little bit of time with you today. I'll be back next Tuesday at noon for another Live at Lunch. Have a great day, everyone. Happy New Year.